Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Saglitch, aka Say, and today I'm bringing you some Modern Warfare gameplay. This is taking place over the 2v2 alpha and the beta that was online 2 weeks ago. We are taking a look at the weapons that were offered to us during both times. You have to understand that this was limited. We did not see all weapons. But within that respective area, we are going to rank each weapon from least to greatest in their respective gun types, meaning that the assault rifles stay with assault rifles, LMGs, and so on and so forth. So, with that being said, let's get into the action. Look at the pistols. What was offered to us during this time was the M19 as well as the 50 GS, which is also known as the Desert Eagle. A little bit about these pistols. I was pleasantly surprised with the Desert Eagle, and honestly, spoiler alert, this was my favorite gun to use during the alpha and beta. So let's get into the action. Alright, first up is going to be the M19. In my opinion, this is a lesser of the two pistols. Although it is quick firing, it has a little bit of lighter damage, but also a plus is the accuracy with it. You guys can see here, these things are meant to use as a sidearm, and it gets the job done when needed, but it's not one of those ones where you can run around with it as a main weapon and just go off. So, again, quick fire, a low damage count, but very accurate. So it's well within reason to use it within the game, but it's not my favorite. So I'm gonna let it play out here and see you guys with the Deagle. I see you right there. Alright, so again, I've already told you guys it was a spoiler at the very beginning of the intro. The G50, or sorry, the 50 GS is the Desert Eagle, and this thing is a monster. I was actually surprised with how much I like this weapon. Again, it's a pistol. Depending on how you fire, depends on the accuracy of ability. Uh, on average, I think throughout my Call of Duty career, I was about a 14% shooter, which isn't that great. But this thing doesn't hold back. If you hit that first shot, sometimes it's a one-hit kill, depending on where it hits the body and depending on how close you are. And you guys just see, I feel comfortable with this thing, and it's not a forgiving gun. It's one of those where you hit them, it makes an impact, and it means business. So, I really enjoyed it. I never thought I'd be this happy about a pistol, but it does its job. And you guys can hear with my, my voiceover right here, my amount of talking about it. It's favorite gun of the beta so far. Alright, next on the list are the shotguns, and they only offered us two shotguns to play with during the beta and alpha. The first one up, the lesser of the two, is the Model 680, which is weird because it is a pump action, and I usually tend to go more with the 12 gauges than I do the double barrel, but the 725 also is a nasty shotgun. These guys, one thing that did surprise me was the range of all the shotguns. I understand that shotguns, you're going to have a kick, you're going to have high damage, but this is crazy. So first up, the pump action 680. Again, for some reason, it just didn't click with me. I mean, you see, boom, click, it does its job. It's got, I mean, look at that. the range on this weapon is nasty, but the fact of the matter is, I did not enjoy the shotguns as much as I thought I would. So I'm gonna let it play out here and talk to you guys during the 725. Yeah, get that dig out. All right, guys. So it comes up 725, and now I will say this: we talked about the range earlier for the shotguns. This thing with a scope could be paired as a sniper rifle, just like we see right here. I mean, that's crazy to me. And it's double barrel, so you only have your only chance is those two bullets, and then you're done. I mean, yeah, you'll have time if you get in a corner, but look at this, just boom. This thing is nasty, and I'm happy to use it. But again, shotguns a little overrated right now.
Up top. Yeah.
All right, next up are the tactical rifles, and we only had one to play with. It was the MK2. It felt kind of like a mixture between shotgun and sniper rifle. I was not at all enjoying this gun. This is probably my least favorite gun of the entire alpha and beta. I probably will not be using this unless I go for like gold and diamond camo. But yeah, let's see what it has to offer. See if you guys like it. But that's all I have to say about it. All right. All you guys know, if you've watched my gameplays, I'm not a sniper rifle guy. I'm more of a objective guy, assault rifle, LMG, and then it comes to the SMGs. But this assault rifle, the AX 50, is not that bad of a gun. I actually enjoyed it when I got to use it. I'm not the best sniper, so I wouldn't really say I know what I'm talking about with this stuff. But I've watched a lot of videos of people just taking dome shots at people really quick. And as you see there, I do a lot of drag scopes, a lot of like slow, cold snipers, like full on heavy go. This thing hits, and if it's anywhere above the waist up, it's a one shot kill. And it's pretty accurate. But now to my favorite kind of guns. You guys know if you've watched my channel for a long time, LMGs are where I just pop off on. I have a lot of bullets, and with LMGs, I in my head I think that we have to use all those bullets. So let's enjoy this M91 clip. These M91 clips. I once you get a handle on how much it kicks, this gun is just wrecking fools, and I love it. Rob asked me, he's saying, why can you use this gun? I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, how can you complain when it's just boom, does its job, does what it needs to do, and gets the business done? Now, I'm not the most accurate, so with that, the more bullets I have to hit, the better off I am probably going to kill you. All right. Next up, the SMGs. There were a lot that we got to use. My least favorite was the MP7, then it was the AUG, the M13, and the MP5. Now, the MP5 was a monster. It reminded me of Modern Warfare's, the original Modern Warfare MP5, and so that's why I was a huge fan of it. The MP7, although it's ranked last, I still enjoyed it a lot. It has quick firepower. It kind of reminded me of um, the Ghost version of the MP7. It reminded me of the MSMC from Black Ops 3. This thing, I can see why people like it. I can see why people use it a lot during the beta and alpha. But, and it's pretty accurate. So, with that, hey, thanks for walking right in front of me. But, the SMGs were actually really cool to use. So, I enjoyed all of them. This was just my least favorite. The AUG, I loved it. AUG felt like a assault rifle at times. It just, it has a tiny bit of kick. But I don't know what they gave us during gunfight. But I was just wrecking fools. And look at this. Just sit, boom. Get your spot, wait for it, and just tap. I mean, with or without a sight, it's the same thing. It feels good. It's quick. It responds well. it's a high rate of fire, which most SMGs are, but this thing wrecked fools. I mean, this thing was nasty with it. One of my favorite guns in the beta, but out of out of the SMGs, I mean, he kind of had a lot of competition. So this is just, and again, hipfire not that bad for how fast it shoots. So it's just something to look at, something for you guys. I mean, we all have different preferences, but yeah, M13. This gun came out of nowhere for me. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was an assault rifle at first. And I mean, look at its build. It's got a scope. It's got extended clips. It's got a vertical grip. And I thought at first when I was using this that was an assault rifle that just shot really quick. But when the beta came out, we were actually able to find all the differences in the gun types. And when I went to assault rifles, it wasn't there. And it even showed the guns that were going to be there that weren't in the betas. And I was like, where did this gun go from the alpha? And so I moved over to assault rifle or submachine guns, and I saw that it was right there. And I was pleasantly surprised to say, you mean to tell me I can run with an LMG or a sniper and bring this to as my secondary? This thing is nasty. So I am extremely happy to say that. It is a pleasant surprise. It's one of the most pleasant surprise of the beta. But I can't go against the MP5. This thing is a cold classic. I would put it, if it was a Madden car, I would put it in legendary 99 overall status. This thing has been around Call of Duty for a very long time, and I am excited to see that it came back in its original form. This thing is accurate, it's fast, but at the same time, it's not as fast as some of the other guns, which is okay because what it lacks in quickness, it makes up for in damage and accuracy. So, I mean, I I'm not a huge SMG guy. I mean, I do use them from time to time, but at the same time, I can see myself using this in many game types. I can see myself not just, okay, get some punches in, but I can see myself, using it for search. A lot of people use SMGs for search. I can use it in team deathmatch, which I don't play team deathmatch, but domination, cyber attack, whatever you want to call it. This thing is worth it. It's good. It's quick. It's compact. It feels good when you're moving with it. I mean, you just boom, 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 and then you see them, and you're ready to go again. I didn't even reload, which is crazy to me to take a full clip and get two people. I know what you're saying, Sag. What are you talking about? That's crazy. Again, accuracy. When it needs to be quick, it is quick. But it's for me, it's all. I don't need quickness to win my gun battles. I need to be able to place it where I need to place it. And if I don't get that first snapshot, I'm going to lose every battle. So again, one of my favorite guns of the beta. But let's get into the assault rifles. All right, so we actually had a lot of assault rifles to look into. My least favorite, which surprised me, I was just not okay with the M14. I've used it in past Call of Duties. I've used the FM FAL, the everything. I've used single, or not single shot, but semi-auto shots I've used before, and they actually do well when they're, it's heavy, but this thing just did not seem accurate at all. When you're dealing with a gun like that, it needs to be a heavy shot, but it needs to also be accurate. The L86A2, this is a new one. I, I don't know what to compare this to be honest with you. Depending on the gun variation that you saw on the 2v2 alpha, that the iron sights to me are basically like the MP5. I'm not a huge fan of iron sights like that on a assault rifle. When you put a scope on it, not that bad, but again, it's just getting used to the gun. I wasn't a fan of how it looked while aiming down sight. Wasn't a fan of how it reacted, but it's not to say that I couldn't do damage with it. And this actually, the beta and alpha gave you a lot of usage of it throughout, because I believe they wanted you to see, hey, this is a couple new guns that you can test them out. This is what it's going to feel like. But I just, again, depending on, and it also helps to have the attachments that you want on it. But I do not see myself, again, other than getting camos and just trying it out. I don't really see myself using this. I mean, it just doesn't feel like it. Kind of feels clunky to me, and it's not a personal favorite. If you like it, that's fine. I'm not going to disagree with you there. It's just not my preference. All right. Second, or third in the lower tier medium part is the Odin, and I couldn't tell if this was trying to be. What gun would this be similar to? It kind of reminds me of the not Remington, but the MTAR from Black Ops 3, or yeah, Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2. The MTAR was a very fast firing. The FFR, the FAMAS, oh, FAMAS can get gold tickets all day, every day. Gold star all around. Just it's an overall gun. Is overall good gun. It's powerful. It's accurate, but for me, out of the group, it's the very middle. The AKs, I love AKs. I've played with AKs all my Call of Duty careers. Depending on the title, I've always used that version of the AK, KN, AK, all that good stuff. And I'm glad that this thing has some kick to it because with that kick, it provides powerful bullets, and I'm fine with that because we can offset a kick in order to, get a. It feels like an actual AK. Not that I've shot one before, but seems to me everything I have seen, it feels like that, and I'm happy to see it because the fact is, this thing is nasty. I mean, it is accurate, it's good, but the top winner for me, the M4A1, going back to the classic. And I didn't get much recordings with it, but good gracious, this thing is just it's accurate and it's nasty. It's not the most powerful, but it's good. All right, and last but not least, before we get this done with, I wanted you guys to see a little bit of the equipment kills. A lot of people are going to be triggered about number 2, the Claymores. I have seen so many people complain about Claymores, but for me, the overall win was a frag grenade. I love grenades. I love frag grenades because I can cook them and throw them. I hate trying to stick people with a Semtex. I don't need to throw it against a wall. So first up is going to be the proximity mine. It's really quick. You just put it on the ground. The Semtex, you guys are going to see this, just Kobe. And so with that, the Semtex is good if you throw it on one side and he has to go on the other. The melees in here, you can get assassinations, which I did get an assassination. Right? Yeah! But the melees are okay. 2-hit kills unless you assassinate someone. Claymores, again, this is the thing that triggered the most people over the beta and alpha. Yat! And last but not least, these frag grenades, powerful. They go where you want them to go. They do bounce off, so you gotta be careful with that. But just a wall ball over here, and goodbye. So yeah, that's it for the breakdown as far as like a quick look at all the weapons and all the things that you could do with the beta and alpha. And just again, we're playing wall ball over here with this guy, but you know, grenades are sometimes you trying to lure someone out, or you got some cover and you need a little bit of damage to be thrown out there. They work. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for a look at the Call of Duty Alpha and Beta. I wanted to show you guys my preference on the guns of different types. You know, the SMGs, the LMGs, the ARs, the snipers, and whatnot. Let me know in the description, or sorry, let me know in the comments what your guys' favorite maps were. Let me know what your guys' favorite game types were, and overall favorite guns. And if you want to do a list, do a list. But let me know. Stay in touch. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.